Ladies and gentlemen, my name is John the Ninja. I'm here with Vinsanity himself, Vince Carter. Sir, how are you doing today?
Doing well, doing well.
Sir, it is an honor to have you back in Philadelphia. 22 seasons you have been playing this game. You're no doubt going to be a Hall of Famer. Now that you're with the Atlanta Hawks, you are that mentor. I was wondering, when you first entered the league, who was the mentor that groomed you? And now that you are the mentor, who do you feel has taken the most from you out of this Atlanta Hawks team to learn how to play this game?
It's tough for me because back in the day, having guys to look up to, there were 4 or 5 veterans on the team to really look up to. I'll say the first, you know, experienced player, well, I'll say veteran, was Nick Anderson, who was one of the first guys who kind of talked to me about the game. I got the opportunity to meet, hang with him, talk to him, learn the game, pick up, just figure out how the NBA game is played. So I'll start with him, and then Ron Harper is the guy I got to know once I got drafted to Toronto. I mean, we had Oakley, Kevin Willis, Doug Christie, D. Brown, and Antonio Davis were my veterans. And shoot, even the referee Haywood Workman was all veterans. So I had every year it was something. You know, it was someone, rather I should say. So it was a little easier than what it is now.
With that said, how much do you feel your game would have changed if you came in now to the NBA, considering how the game has become more fluent, faster pace? You could have centers bringing up the ball and the guards are on the side. Do you feel like you would have adapted and been more of a contender, or do you feel like your skills would have been about the same?
I mean, I think I've still been the same player. You just adapt. I mean, I've been younger playing in this era, which would have been cool. You know, I think I came in here as a guard, so the way the league is now for guards, you know, I'd have been fine. At the same time, I could have been a guy. You know, I played some forward in college, so moving to the small ball era, being a forward wouldn't have been a problem either. So I mean, adapting is easy. I mean, I've been around from the too big era to the small ball, so and I adapted. So I've been fine.
Universally, you're known as the king of dunking. You are number one, everybody says it, but you also stated that you wanted to be remembered for more than that. That's why you didn't participate in the slam dunk competition to defend your crown. Out of your career, what is an in-game moment that you want remembered? So when they bring you up for the Hall of Fame, when they bring up something you did, what is a shot, a dunk, a moment you created?
None of that.
None of that?
Honestly, for me, I want to be people to remember. Like, you'll remember all of that stuff organically. That's just how it goes. Because of social media, you're gonna remember that stuff. I think for me, I want you to look at, you know, my love and passion for the game, my willingness to play this long at this age. You know, I think that, you know, that means more. I mean, because over 22 years, there's so many highlights. I mean, people are gonna, or regardless of what I say, I feel like are monumental to me. People are going to still go back and say or think of or talk about what's their favorite. So I leave that for them to be to do that. For me, I just feel like, you know, I worked my butt off in my 40s to be able to still compete and play at this age and compete, you know, and play some significant minutes. And that's what I want people to understand. So when you hit the age of 40 and you're trying to get out of bed and doing whatever you're trying to do, and you're like, man, I can barely get to the car to go to work doing my job that I'm sitting down or moving a little bit, then they can think of me at 43.
Running
That fast-paced game, like you said it is, and still being able to compete and keep up. You know, that's what I want people to win, because it's tough, and I'm not sitting here and saying it's easy. It's tough to do, and you know, I work at it, and that's why I enjoy patting myself on the back, because I sometimes I sit back here and I look at the same thing and I'm like, how the hell am I keeping up with these guys? But it's just the love, to be honest with you.
determination. You have to have a mental toughness
100%.
to keep doing it. I want to hit your Embassy of Hope. When you first started it, you stated that you need to know what you're passionate about, and you're passionate about kids. What were some of the obstacles and some of the things you had to go through to get it started, to start helping people?
No, the toughest obstacle was just understanding and figuring out all the ins and outs of starting a foundation, the do's and don'ts, and outside of that, after that, it was just trying to figure out which organizations that you want to help out. I didn't want to just say, oh, dedicate everything to just one organization, every year. I wanted to kind of switch it up each and every year, where I can everyone can benefit, or someone else can benefit that next year, and it's been great. It's really we've opened doors, given opportunity to help kids understand and believe in their own dreams, and that's what it is. Sometimes it's not about the money you give, more so than the time you spend with them, helping them understand how to get to the things they want to get to.
What is the best piece of advice that readily comes to mind that someone else has given you? It could be something simple, or it could be something very impactful, but something that has always stuck with you.
Think before you act. That's been number one. Think about it before you act upon it. That's been one of the things that at first I didn't really understand. It's like, all right, I get it. And that's just that always sticks with me. And I think understanding when you kind of survey and research everything of what you're thinking of, whatever it is you're thinking about, and you act on it, you're willing to deal with the results, and good or bad, and that's kind of been number one for me.
Cool. Sir, thank you so much for your time. I know you don't have a lot. Would you mind giving us an ID before you go?
What's up, this is Vince Carter, and you're listening to John the Ninja.